of December 22, and time on deck is about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, give or take 15 minutes. Not looking at the clock right now, guys. We've had a winter blast. What's this mean? I mean, just at the very second day of winter, I believe, we've got hit by an incredible Arctic air blast here in the United States. We are right now at, well, it was 1 degrees outside in Tony, Alabama when I woke up. Now, admitted I am about 8 miles south of the Tennessee border, but 8 degrees was the temperature here. No, 1 degree was the temperature here when I woke up this morning. And the ground is frozen. Most of the water's frozen. We got a lot of junk around here. Hang on, let me turn this camera around so I can show you some stuff. We got one other person in the room. That water's not so frozen just yet. The swamp over there is frozen. I've got some building materials in between. Got a new guest out here. I've got my garlic up. I hope it survives this cold temperatures. It survived winters here in the past. We'll see how this handles this blast. And I hope my turmeric is okay in the ground over there. I hope I hadn't lost it. In any event, guys, this is a real cold blast. It got a lot colder, a lot faster than we were ready for. Been working on the greenhouse to try to get it repaired so that it could stand a snow load. We thought we were going to get possibly a snow load last night. Fortunately, we just got a dusting. And you can see that outside around here. We just got a little dusting. It's going to be loud in here, so bear with me as we go in, because this greenhouse makes a lot of racket with the bullet heater running. So I managed so far to get the heat up to, wow, it's about 38 degrees in here. I got, with the sun shining, it was through the night about 35 degrees once I had everything running. But we got a few high-powered lights in here. I've got 3 kerosene heaters running right now. This place is a mess. Because a guy got here and he spilled paint over here. Had a 5-gallon bucket of paint the guy just knocked over. My hands hadn't really kept this place clean, and we got to work on it. So I've still got a few plants here alive. This bed was meant to grow lettuce in. I didn't grow anything in it last year. Let some weeds grow up in it because the fish need plants to survive. And I got to get some kind of plants in here. But the spars, the ribs, the purlins of the greenhouse were so, why is my lens looking so messed up here? These purlins were so messed up, several of them were broken from that last snow load. And I just couldn't get a crew out here to fix them. And I was thinking about tearing down this whole thing and restarting it, but I ran out of time and now it's winter. So we did a rush to try to get this thing fixed before the big snows hit. The pipes themselves have been fixed in terms of repaired in the centers. They got to be spaced out properly. That's not been done. And all these cross sections here I had out there as supports are going to be moved, raised up a little bit. We're going to add one over here. We still got a few places to put greenhouse tape, I see. Still got a few little holes in the top. It's missed. But anyway, we'll get on this and hopefully get this thing able to survive the wintertime at least. Because I got a lot of stuff in here I don't want to lose. And I got fish over there. Yeah, there is fish in the system here. I'll walk over and have a look at them. I don't know how responsive they're going to be. Well, their water is still above freezing. Check the water temperature later, maybe. The manometer is still there. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to go in here or not. Climb up this ladder. Oh shoot, my door come up. I want to go over there and close that door. Let's see if I can open this up real quick. Let me see some fish in here. Let's see. That's how Aquaponics system operates. It has fish. The back door came up. I got to go back there and close it. We'll probably call it a video for the morning here. I've not been live in few days. I've just been too busy because I have too much to do. This has cost me a fortune. All this kerosene and burning's costing me a fortune. Well, this is coming cheap. But I got a lot of money invested in this greenhouse. I don't want to lose it. Oops, well, the thermometer didn't move any. There we go, guys. My first videos on this channel was done from this greenhouse. My very first 2 videos here on Green Greg's was done from here. Me standing right out here talking. The first time I actually gave a good video. I was standing right here talking. The first one was just a real junky video of me walking around inside. That's when this thing was still in the construction. I got some mods to make if I'm going to make this thing commercially viable the way I want it to be. I need to get a permanent heater in here where I can raise tilapia inside, and I need to get bigger drains for the tank so they drain faster. So I can go into that more in the future. Hey Vicky, how you doing? Yeah. Well, I've got goldfish in one and bluegill in the other tank. The third tank, which I did have tilapia in, they're all dead. Because I had somebody run chlorinated water in there. So, but now I got all well water here, so I'm in a lot better position to get this, if I can get the drains running faster. Problem is, I got three 2-inch drains draining each tank. And they're fed by 1.5-inch feed line out of the pump. That 1.5-inch feed line, that water pump, will cause all 3 tanks to overflow. So I can't run it, but it's got to be squelched way down. So I got to run the water velocity at less, which also means less fish, which means less nutrients for the plants. So I've got to find the best bulkheads you can buy that I can find are those 2-inchers. But there's some slip-through bulkheads I'm told will work at this low pressure. So I'll be trying that in the future here. Anyway, well, we've been on here a few minutes. I don't see much need in hanging in here too long. Tilapia are not cold hardy. I know that. That's why I don't have any tilapia here right now, Vicky. I was planning to put in a bigger heater at the time, and I might get one. I went looking for the heater I had bookmarked to cover this, and I went looking for it. It was no longer available. But I had sized out the proper propane heater. I need to get a propane heater and a propane tank, I guess. I don't have enough property to have enough wood to do a wood heater like a lot of people do with the greenhouse. Our pipes are frozen. Oh, I've got my hot water pipe in my bathroom is frozen. 1 degree in northeast Oklahoma last night. All right, Jason, how you doing, Jason? Averaging Jamin. Love the greenhouse. Elton -6 with -30 wind chill. Yeah, I don't know what the wind chill. Wow, we had some wind last night. We sure did. Yeah, I was out last night. In fact, I was at 3 o'clock in the morning in here working, trying to get some more things sealed up. Yeah, then I just haven't had time to be on here much. More thermal mass. Yeah, well, that's the whole idea of my habitat, is to have thermal mass. So I got water in there, Daniel. All right, tilapia, yeah, I got that. That's if you could put your tilapia in ground under a greenhouse. Yeah, well, that would work, but most of them like a little warmer than that. Anyway, that'd require a major dig here. All right, guys, good to see y'all. Well, I'm going to end this because I'm going to run up to a hardware store and buy some. I went last night to Lowe's to try to find tees for 2.5-inch PVC pipe, schedule 40. Didn't have any. Their inventory thing showed they had some. The guy who was there couldn't find them, and he said, well, the box will be numbered 9307, blah, blah, blah. And we looked for boxes on top of the racks. There wasn't none out on display, and we couldn't find them. So, and I got there about closing time. So I'm going to run up to a mom and pop hardware. I wanted them for first thing this morning. So I'm going to run up to a mom and pop hardware in Ardmore, Tennessee. They've got better selection, and they got better customer service. At mom and pop shops. That's why I tell y'all, shop at the mom and pop. Buy local as much as you can. All right, guys. So with that, yeah, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. All right, guys. 17 in Southwest Virginia. Very windy. Wow, Dudley. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the present temperature here is because my thermometer is out in the sun. But at least we haven't had to freeze in the greenhouse yet. And it hasn't collapsed. And hopefully when we get done here, she'll be able to withstand everything we're throwing at it. All right, my friends. With that, I'm going to say thank y'all for watching. And we're going to end it. I got errands to run. So, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I will be back on live and maybe do some recorded sessions. Take care, and Greg out.